Hello everyone, Violet here, and today we're going to take a look at the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and it is actually thunderstorming as we speak. My hair is a bit wet because I just came inside from the storm, and I even had this crazy thought to open up my brand new deck and bless it with the rainwater briefly. I know that you're not supposed to get your decks wet, but I just needed to come clean. The train's going by as well. You might hear that. Let me know if you can hear this thunderstorm as well. But I have to come clean and say that I opened it in the rainwater. But it felt like a beautiful moment with this new deck. So anyway, not recommended to get your deck wet, but you know, I did slightly. First of all, I just want to say, okay, I'm going to open up this box so you can see how cool it is. Rebecca Campbell is one of my very favorite deck creators because I am obsessed with the Rose Oracle, and I've had my eye on this Healing Water deck for I feel like at least 6 months now, knowing that it was going to come out, thinking about, wow, what is it going to be like? So I'm so excited that it is out now and to take a look at it. These boxes are super cool for her decks, and you can actually do this neat thing. Hey, it says the Healing Waters are within you. You can do a cool thing where you take like 2 cards and like 2 cards that you draw, you can set them inside, make this really neat V shape, or even just one and kind of have it on display like that. And you'll see within the guidebook there are some spreads that you can use the shape of the box with. So let's take a peek at the guidebook. I've already looked through it a little bit. With Rebecca Campbell, I really recommend reading the beginning of the deck. It might be easy to skip over intros for things, but I think that her thoughts and her stories are so valuable and so worth it to read. So definitely do that. And as you can see, there's we'll get into this attunement. There's an attunement you can do with the deck, but here are some of the examples of spreads using the box. So cool. And for each card you draw, you get an image, a description, and 2 or typically 2 soul inquiry questions. And that's for the whole deck. And yeah, so it's a lovely book. On all of these, we've got this lovely shiny gilded, what do you call it, foil? Okay, so I wanted to read you something from the introduction. This is a vision that Rebecca Campbell had, and to me this felt so potent. So just as an example of her writing and her way of thinking and some of her spiritual experiences, here it is. So this is her vision. I went into what I can only describe as an altered state. My body, standing fully present in the center of the circle, began to move in a repetitive way as I experienced my soul traveling to an ancient cave with a pool of sacred waters at the very center of the earth. The waters were deeply soothing, nourishing, and healing. They were fresh and sweet and seemed to resemble the untouched, alive waters of the earth that supply virgin springs and other waterways, as well as the watery world of the Great Mother, the waters of the womb that we all journey from. All around me were the ancient grandmothers of the earth, the ancestors of us all, and above me was the entire cosmos, cradled, soothed, and held in the arms of the Great Mother. I was shown all the souls of the earth, entering from the left with a breath in, and leaving from the right with a breath out. I was shown that we all enter through the sacred waters of the Great Mother, via the biological mother, and are held here by the waters of the earth and our breath. So it goes on, but this was really moving to me because I've heard about Venus being connected to a portal with this at the center of the earth, and this idea of this sort of watery portal, and I do feel like maybe this is connected to Venus in a way, just Wow, sounds really, really incredible. And also, she talks about some other like ancient practices with water. Do you hear that? Do you hear that thunder? I knew this would be a cool time to film the video. It was sort of spontaneous, so I was like, it is thunderstorming. Let's film it. But anyway, I've heard of these like traditions. I think they were in Atlantis from Lemuria, of perhaps these like ancient feminine rites where there would be pools of water to bathe in, and each time you would take a little bit of water from the previous one and add it, and it was like this continuation of this sacred energy. So you can imagine it probably went on for, you know, who even knows how many thousands of years of just passing down the water. That to me struck a chord, and some of the practices and some of the ideas in this booklet made me think of that. So it was pretty cool. Here's the deck itself. Without further ado, if you're here to look at the deck, thank you for listening to why I find it so inspiring, but I feel like that's like also an important context here. This is the attunement card, and it has an attunement that you can do with this deck. This is what I was doing in the storm, in the rain. And these are really lovely to put on your altar. I've got my Rose Oracle one on my altar. It's so nice. So I appreciate that these come with it. I'm going to put this in the water section of my altar, so it's perfect. Hey, speaking of Atlantis, our first card here. Oh wait, let me show you the backs. We've got this beautiful watercolor, almost like mandala blossom within water. The decks are always very subtle, like very pale in color, and sometimes just like seeing it on a screen might not quite do it justice, especially with this light right now during the storm. Okay, here we go. We have Atlantis. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. These are stuck together because of the rainwater. I'm ridiculous. Don't judge me for getting my deck wet. The wishing well. Unexpected gifts. Kindness. Karmic jewels. The wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. By the way, the artwork is by Katie-Louise. The well maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. The waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. The water oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. Water codes, ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. I adore all of these so far, by the way. I love these, like, the deeply spiritual messages. They feel very in alignment with, like in her decks, they feel very in alignment with how I resonate with things and view things. Thank you. Gratitude. Oh, let me make sure you can see. Gratitude. Appreciate what's sustaining you. The water carrier. What really matters? Reflect, prioritize. The sweet waters. Sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. Stagnant waters. Feeling stuck. A call for shifts, flow, and change. The sirens. Use your voice, expansion, and freedom. It's interesting to me because it's my understanding that this upright triangle represents fire and that a downward triangle would represent water. Do all of these have the upright triangle? Maybe that's just part of like her decks. Yeah, I just looked at the Rose Oracle attunement. It also has the upward triangle. So, but that's interesting to me because I would have expected it to be the downwards triangle for water. The sirens. Use your voice, expansion, freedom. She who flows.
ease, be open to change, go with the flow of life. By the way, if any of these particularly resonate with you, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Selkie, I'll have to show you, I'll have to put it in Discord or something. I've got a sculpture that I made of a Selkie. It's like a small tabletop sculpture, but I've always been so fascinated by those creatures. Coming out of hiding, embrace who you really are. The sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. The ripple effect, part of something bigger, details are being taken care of. Ride the waves, life lessons and growth, you will get through this. The rainbow, oh, look at that art. Like I said, it's so subtle. It's so beautiful though. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Plunge, don't hold back, it's time. Go for it, dive in. Planetary wave, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. They're stuck together, I bet you know why. The pink dolphin. Hey, I don't know if you saw that or you could see it on my face or anything, but lightning just flashed. The pink dolphin. Celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. There's the thunder. The pearl. Alchemy. The reward is at the end. From grit to grace. Mother of the salt waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. The mist, trust your inner compass, be led from within. Metamorphosis, embrace transformation, things are now different. Making waves. Momentum is building, it's your time, achievement. Let it rain, allowing what is, inevitability, trust. I wonder, since there was an Atlantis card, if there's going to be a Lemurian card in here. Let it go, release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. Lady of the Lake, ooh, I love this. New beginnings, something is about to happen. This might be one of my favorites. I want to hear what all of your favorites are as well too. King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Isle of Avalon, oh my gosh. See, I love all of the King Arthur type mythology. Healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. I see some Stonehenge architecture there. Yeah, Avalon might be one of my favorites as well. Into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. Immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. The healing lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It is safe to stop. Gentle force. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. I relate to this card for some things in my life. Follow the stream, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Encall, if I'm saying that right, healer, seer, priestess, soul purpose. And the priest, it says priest or priestess or priest X. I guess that's the neutral one. I'm not sure. It would make sense though. Deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experiencing depths. Cosmic ocean, current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. Clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. And cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. Oh, we've got 3 more. Bounteous,
generously given, relationships coming together. Birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? And lastly, beneath the surface, what's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. Amazing. I'm so excited for this deck. Actually, like maybe a week ago or so, had this really interesting mermaid dream. I'm going to give it a shuffle so you can kind of see how it shuffles. The cards are nice and thick. I highly recommend. I love this deck. I love this author. I'm so excited. Let me know what you all think in the comments below about this deck. I'm really excited to use it. It was released in Cancer season too. How perfect. Thank you all so much for being here. It was lovely to spend time with you. And I do a lot of tarot content on this channel. So we do live tarot readings. Come hang out. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for being here. And boxing it all back up in the amazing box. And I will see you all soon. Bye.